Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world-ranked featherweight contender, the undefeated Magsayo Magnifico. Please welcome the world-ranked contender, introducing Julio, Pollito, Ceja.
Magsayo was an undefeated Filipino rising star mentored by legendary trainer Freddie Roach and promoted by Manny Pacquiao's MP Promotions.
That's it. That's it. Woo!
He was being groomed as the next big Filipino boxing star after Pacquiao and Nonito Donaire.
Another left hook connected. And there's a beautiful combination there from Magsayo. Non-stop. That had to be a 9 to 10 punch combo.
With the fight taking place on the Pacquiao vs. Ugas undercard, it had massive attention, especially from Filipino fans who saw Magsayo as the country's next boxing star.
He's got that long jab, Joe, and as you see, he can...
Inside fighter. We saw that when he fought Rigondeaux.
Oh, he got knocked down. Magsayo drops him in round one.
Oh, boy.
Wow, wow. Shaky right away. Ceja will try to survive now. Long way to go in round number one. And look for Magsayo. Go to work.
Well, he's loving it because Pacquiao signed Magsayo to his stable. So this is, you know, Pacquiao's his yeah, Ceja would like to be nose to nose with him, not on the end of those long punches from Magsayo.
The thing for Ceja and Ismael Salas is get out of this round. Let's clear your head. Let's just...
And man, he just has lots of skills on the inside.
Final 30 seconds of round number one. Magsayo is just explosive, Joe. That hook and the uppercut stunned us.
And if I were talking to Ceja in the corner, I'd tell him.
Oh, he got off with a lead hook there as well. We're going to take a quick look at this hook from round one.
Yeah. Wow. See, look at the extension of Ceja's arms. You never do that. All right, this is probably, there's that same hook right there. You saw Ceja jabbing, but he extended. He was expecting to parry, but he didn't. He hooked around it. So, you know, sometimes you jab and parry at the same time. The fighter needs that when they have a rough round like that, and he gave him some good instructions. Nice job.
If it's not okay, this is okay. Right. And he has a special, like, sixth gear that he throws
without getting clipped. He's keeping his hands up good. And he's fought some great guys and overpowered them.
He was outlanding him. Cleanly outlanding him, outboxing him. This is where another body shot that was a little low. Magsayo says so as well. He's throwing it into another gear now. There's that sixth gear, but that's a nice right hand by Ceja.
Sure was.
Landed there, nice combination.
Short, compact puncher.
Tries the right hand lead. Now a right hand to the body. Good. You know, sometimes you don't see this type of power in this weight class. Ceja already down in round number one for 200 amateur bouts. And again, Manny Pacquiao as we get into round number three. So an inspirational rise by Magsayo to get to the extreme physicality, to have these weapons that he has in the ring right now at the world-class level.
You know, a guy like Magsayo doesn't really have to do that.
Right. So Magsayo is the guy who had something to prove. So that first round knockdown really had to do an enormous amount for Magsayo's confidence. Went to my head and my body.
Nobody saw that except you and me, Brian. All right.
I know, it's a linger shot. Look at this combination. A little five-punch action from Magsayo. Now he's in the corner, trying to move his head, get out of the way of Ceja. Ceja now with his chance. Plenty of time left in this round.
You know, he's really good at using his body as a defensive mechanism.
Does it there too, lands with a hook. Blocked one shot, lands as well. And Freddie Roach head-to-head, Magsayo and Ceja. Knocked down in round number one by Magsayo with a...
Yeah, in Ceja's last fight, he missed weight by 4.5 pounds.
He throws the combinations, Joe.
Yeah, and sometimes you can get hit with that same punch and it won't do anything, and then maybe the next back, the ones you don't see that really do the damage, hurt you or put you down.
Almost that was the case. Don't like seeing fastballs, and you got to get the timing, but in that first round, number four, good fight so far. Magsayo showing the class.
Good liver shot by Ceja. You know, 6th, 7th, 8th round, if you can not get flipped like that and get hurt.
Look at this. Magsayo lighting him up.
Well, they're both giving and taking, as the old saying goes. There's a lot of give and take here. Look at that. Nice little, he ripped off on the side of the liver, which really does the damage.
Good uppercut that landed by Ceja. That picked up the head of Magsayo. Magsayo fires back now. A lot of spirit in this young. November 6th, they are saying, reported. Round 5 here.
Can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, Mark Magsayo.
That quick left hook by Magsayo, boy. I tell you, if you don't have those hands up, he's going to clip you. It comes out. Yeah, he gave him a little taste of his own medicine, Ceja. Those two.
By the way, those don't feel good, Mark.
Right. Well, you can tell who the bigger man is in the ring. There's no doubt about it.
And in that last fight against Brandon Figueroa, 5'7", 6'6" on the 3 cards, just a barn burner of a fight.
You know, in all fairness, Ceja's 28 now. You know, and you know, every couple of years you tend to gain a few more pounds. Even in Magsayo's kind of breathing hard right now. His mouth is open, and I'm telling you, this is where I was talking about those body shots. Ceja knows what he's doing now. There's something wrong with Magsayo. He'll fight back, but Ceja's got him on the run with those body shots.
Tries to protect his body as well. He's got both arms planted on his sides.
Like I said, it's a 12-round fight. We're only in the 5th round.
Magsayo is buckled over. Now he goes down.
Never count a guy out.
5, 6, 7, 8, okay?
He's hurt.
Withering body shots from Julio Ceja breaks him down. Second knockdown of the fight. Both men have won.
Look at that left hook to the chops that he caught Magsayo with that put him down. But that wasn't before he was landing tons of body shots. There's that right uppercut, left hook. That set him down. So it started off with the right uppercut.
The last time we saw you, you had hurt your hand. How is it?
Everything's good with the hands, and I'm just ready for November.
We are certainly looking forward to it. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking the time. We'll get back to the action here in the ring, guys.
Number 1 in the world, Canelo Alvarez against Caleb Plant. I wonder, Joe Goosen, can Mark Magsayo recover? Because his body seems to be...
And no matter how you're feeling, you still got to fight back hard. You never give up. And
Magsayo firing back. Each man with a knockdown.
Ceja's using that great trick. It's that number defensively. You know, he's protecting himself much better now than that first couple of rounds. Keeping the hands up good.
Finish up with that hook at the end of a three-punch combination. Magsayo fires back. There's a lot of...
And the power of that first round. Sure.
Fight right now, 56-56. They both have a knockdown apiece.
Larry, interesting, because you're giving Ceja rounds 3, 5, and 6. Obviously with the knockdown you do, but Ceja was already, Joe, marching around, firing off these beautiful shots, right? And here's Julio Ceja acting as the gatekeeper. You must go through me. A dangerous man, and this is a test of his will.
Ceja put his hands up. He had his hands down and got hit with the clip with the right hand that started off that little...
Excellent action. And we're going to go upstairs right after this. Magsayo again not reacting well. Let's go back.
Exchanging with Ceja on the inside. When Ceja gets there, he's wrapping him up because he doesn't want any part of that inside game right now. Look at that touch to the head, and then that solar-like shot with that
coming in with the and both hands too. Joe landed with the right hand and the left hand.
No, exactly, and he's fought some of the best. Good right hand by Magsayo right there, and then not letting Ceja score on the inside by tying him up.
So he's coming up short. He's able to touch him there. Mark Magsayo, Julio Ceja. We've got Robert Guerrero coming up next against Victor Ortiz. Mark Magsayo with a knockdown in round 1 off a hook. Julio Ceja should be close on the scorecards.
Magsayo sticking to that forcing him to fight, keeping him on the ropes, and not letting him off the ropes.
Stop the men, you don't have to break them. Let them fight out. They do a good right hand by Ceja.
Yeah.
Frank Martin.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a long day, but it really...
Frank Martin is out of Indianapolis and Detroit. He's 14-0. Got a win over a very game Ryan Kilsveski.
Pulling off his strategy pretty well.
He wanted to tee off there with the hook, and Ceja just poleaxed him on the way out. Ceja now back in the corner trying to jab his way out. Good right hand by Ceja. All this leading up to the main event. Once again, the return of the living legend, Manny Pacquiao.
Right. They have to be an inch behind, so they may chastise and say, you know what, just pull that back.
Reeling, Julio Ceja. Now Magsayo jumps back in, and now with some renewed vigor, firing off shots.
I think by boxing the past few rounds, not taking a lot of...
Down he goes! What a shot!
It's
this
over.
fight is over.
That's it.
Wow!
Whoa!
And a backflip successfully by Magsayo as Ceja, after making that big comeback, is starched. Wow!
He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated. He is the winner of the WBC Featherweight World Title WBO International Featherweight Champion, Magnifico.